We'll do the typical opener. Oh, fucking this was on me. I fucked this one up, Johnny. I can't even be mad on you. Hey, dude.
Hey, man, what's up?
All right, dude. I've been practicing this all for 2 minutes, but I am pleased to announce we have What Up Do. Damn it. What Up Do Grow on the
What up,
show.
though?
See, yeah, okay. Let's get it clean from you.
What up, though? What up,
Yeah,
though?
see.
There
Hell
you
yeah.
go.
I'm so very bad at that. And I did actually practice and failed, but thanks for joining us, man.
No problem, dude.
I'm glad that I got to stumble right out the gate. You know, it's going to be a wonderful episode, and I can't even introduce the guest.
What made that term popular? Do you know? What up, though? I remember
Oh,
saying that as a kid a lot. I feel like it was a comedian or something.
I've been here.
What
Here,
up, though?
it's been since since I was little. That's all we heard in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
What up? Oh, what up? That's how everyone said hi or what's up.
And
So,
that was back when the wheels were still square.
When the wheels were still square and the worms weren't part of the dirt yet.
Yeah, there was no dirt. Yeah, it is like I was telling you pre-show. It is not something my SoCal tongue allows to say very quickly. It also doesn't help that I speak slower than I think.
I think I fucked that up. There's like my joint came unraveled here. Sorry, guys. I like tried
I
to
was like,
unlock it,
you weren't talking. I was like, what did he fuck up? I'm the one who's fucking up over here. Um, no, but we're excited to have you. When Johnny and I were talking about having you on, we had a lot of cool things that we wanted to ask, but specifically, I have constantly mentioned you had a kind of blueberry muffin, or what was it, blueberry muffin? Am I fucking that up?
yeah, I got blue.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Johnny was a fan. He at the time didn't have anywhere to put it, so it went by the wayside. But you have a shared interest in some genetics, so you both have lousy taste.
You're so wrong there,
I
California
know, I
boy.
know. No,
With your
this is one that
avocado toast.
this is one you like. But before we start getting into any specifics, I always step all over Johnny's actual game plan, so I'm gonna let him do it correctly.
Yeah, dude, it just seems to work for us, like to try to get to know people this way. So I like to bring people back to like their beginning relationship with cannabis. Like what led you to this plant from the get-go?
Well, oh man, I was young, probably around 11 or 12. I always hung out with like older people, so I had to be with my older cousins. We used to hang out at an arcade.
Listen, I'm not asking you to narc on anybody, okay? That's some white people shit, dude. Don't start
No,
narking.
I'm telling you.
He's like, listen, it was my uncle, my cousins, all of them was in the shit, man.
No, I used to hang out with my older cousins, and we used to hang out at this arcade, and there'd be like some Cuban dudes out always hanging out in the corners over there, and they would have baggies full of dollar joints, $1 joints, pinners. I mean, they were so skinny.
So
And
that's what Brown Wookie was doing in his youth. He was selling joints to you
Selling
guys.
pinners to what up, though?
$1 pinners, dude. And I remember my older cousins used to buy them, and then that's the first time. That's what I remember is smoking with them, buying them $1 pinners. That'd be like maybe a pinch of weed, a stem, and a seed in that bitch.
Can't complain for $1.
Though, too, yeah.
Yeah, but
It's a
yeah,
good business move at the arcade.
yeah, it was down the street at the arcade. Yep, they'd always be out there selling them. But yeah, that's the first time I think I smoked was with my cousins.
God, let
And
me
she
get.
was
Was the CIA selling it? Jesus Christ! At the arcade? That's the most fucking barbaric shit I've ever heard in my
yeah,
life.
it
That's
was in
not
the hood,
targeting
dude.
the
I mean, this is like the hood. Like they'd be guys standing out on the corners just slinging that shit. It was crazy.
Jesus, man.
This was in the early 80s.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yep.
Early, you were saying your age, early age.
Yeah, I'm older, dude. I'm 53. So, yep.
Well, I think Howling's what, 6, 7 years older than you?
Don't
Is
say
it?
6, 7 these days.
No, Howling's not quite that old. Stoney is though. Stoney's the elder statesman.
Do you see this? Do you see this fucking monstrosity?
What's going on?
So I'll have to describe this for the people that actually listen to the audio.
You're gonna have to
version of this
describe
shit
it to
show.
the people watching
So-
too, because it's blurry
Yeah.
as shit.
Oh, it's not focusing. So
There it is.
hold on. Let me do this. There you go. So I think I roll it backwards and lick the wrong way because like this whole thing, it's sealed this way.
Falling apart.
It's man. It's so annoying when that happens. Anyways, I'm interrupting your Batman story. I mean backstory.
No, that's it, dude. Just that's how I got introduced to it.
Did you
So
continue
just
to
on
smoke
the-
through your youth, or did you just mess around, or was it always a friend?
What's that?
I said, did you continue after you were smoking those pinners at the arcade? Did you continue to have a love story with cannabis all through high school?
Oh
or-
yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
I don't-
Just smoke, buying sacks off the trap houses. Yep. Just buying
I-
sacks off. Find a house here and there that would sell it, and just dimes, Mexican brick back then.
So what got you
It was
into
good.
growing then?
Huh?
What got you into growing then?
Actually, this is crazy. My first plant I grew, I was like 13 years old, dude, and my parents. I was a latchkey kid, so my parents were cool, and I grew a plant. I was like, yeah, I must have been about 13 years old, in the corner of my bedroom under a floodlight, and that thing, it must have been like grew 5 feet tall under a floodlight, but I didn't know nothing about having to switch the light, the time or nothing like that. And it just was like this strangly plant it didn't even bud up. But I remember
Because you never flipped
I
it.
smoked the leaves off of it. It was crazy.
My old man tells me that same fucking stories, dude, where he's like, dude, you don't understand. Like, he offered me the other fucking day. He's like, got some shake for you. I was like, what? He goes, no, buddy has some fucking trimmings. I was like sugar leaves and shit, dude. You're seriously offering me? Like, I felt appalled. I was like the Kardashian of weed at that point. I was like, bitch, do you hear yourself? I was like, no. I'm not taking somebody's fucking trimmings.
You didn't want someone's shake.
Yeah, fuck, man.
I will never turn my nose up at free shake either. No, I'm just
I don't even know if it was free.
yeah. Well, therein lies a problem. Yeah. So you had a masterful plant in your corner. I do love that you just grew it out in the open, like all of our ignorant asses when we don't really know anything yet. It's something I think we can all relate to.
Yeah, I used to get the High Times magazines and
Yeah.
back then, and yeah, that's when and then when I really first started growing, I had a little setup I started in my basement. This was probably in 90. Oh, my son was born. It was probably like 93. No, around 94. And then my cousin came over, and he's like, "What?" I stole a street light lamp from where I was working at and brought it home and started growing with that. And it was working. My cousin came over. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "You want me to hook you up?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he brought over a 400-watt HPS, which I've never seen before. and brought some clones. I was like, oh hell yeah, okay. So he got me started, brought them clones over, and hooked me up and showed me actually how to do it right. And I mean, that first harvest, man, it was great. It was like the first purple weed that I ever seen around there. The first time I
Was it GDP?
no, you know what? I don't know because back then there was no names. He just called it purple.
Yeah.
There was no names for it, but it smelled like Fruity Pebbles, and it was beautiful. It was so good, and man, we were selling those for 400 an ounce out the door. I mean, people were even buying it when it was still wet. I had people coming over like buying it actually wet off. It wasn't even dried yet, and they were still paying $400 for that shit. It was
Jesus.
because no one ever seen that shit before. It was crazy.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, I know. It was nuts.
Nobody still sees it unless you fucking grow it. I don't ever see fucking purple weed and shit like that in a dispo unless they fucking spray painted it.
Yeah.
All you see in fucking dispos is shit fucking California couldn't grow.
Couldn't
Yeah.
couldn't
That's the
Sell.
first time
Sell, yeah,
anyone around there seen that before. Especially in my neighborhood. No one ever seen weed like that before. So everyone was like, wow. And then like I said, it smelled so good. It was like Fruity Pebbles. I had guys coming over trying to just buy it wet. Like here, whatever.
We'll try it. We'll try it.
Yeah.
When you say it like that, it makes it sound like you're selling a different product. Exactly. Hey, Kai's coming over. They only wanted to buy it when she was wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had, and then I had gotten some trouble too back then. Got raided a couple times. It was fucked up, man.
Well, I'm glad you survived all the. And then you're sitting here back snitching on your uncle and cousins and shit. Dude, what the fuck? Didn't you learn anything in the fucking pen?
Yeah. No, I didn't get locked up. My cousin passed away, the one who taught me. He passed.
All right, he's
Oh,
okay to
rest
narc
in
on
peace.
then. We can narc on him then.
I blame everything on my dead family too. Don't worry.
Yeah. It wasn't me, it was grandma.
I do. Is it got to be such a head trip to like I never got my house raided or anything like that, but just seeing the fucking bullshit that you went through pre-legislation or like legalization to now has got to be a mind fuck for you.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, dude. I mean, I got
Grown in peace.
raided. I sold. It was an ounce. No, not even. I think it was a quarter to some dude, and it was my friend who brought the guy over. And the guy who came over, he looked like a 17-year-old kid. He looked like a kid, dude, and it was an undercover cop. And then yeah, they came back. He asked me if I had anything. I said, oh, maybe tomorrow. And but I didn't have anything when he came back. That's when they came and raided me. But I didn't have nothing in the house. But I still got charged for selling to him. But yeah, you look like a little kid, dude. Fucking narcotics officer.
Think about all the money that the state paid for that.
Yeah,
Only to come up
dude.
with that charge.
So
That's wild. But now you can grow without having that happen.
Oh
but
yeah.
having to go through it, of course, is just a mind melter.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
But I did want to give you a little bit of props. The plants that you grow now are fucking incredible, man.
yeah, thanks, dude. I try.
You do very well.
So talk to us a little bit about your setup then. What's your grow style evolved to now since the guerrilla grows in the 90s?
Just right now, just doing organics. Right now, I had a problem in my bed, as you guys probably seen with them damn.
So no.
Ball.
Talk to us about like so how many tents you're running? What's your whole setup? Talk to
I
us about
got
your setup now.
a 4x4, a 3x3, a 2x4, and a 2x3, and then a small 2x2 by it's like 2x2 by 3, like a propagation tent. That's where I keep like my clones and stuff.
So how are you running all your tents? What do you like? What's your operation like? What do you so you've got a propagation tent? Are you strictly running autos? Are you running photos?
I got 2 autos and the 2x3. I got a Tangy Wedding from BGG, and then the oh shit, what is it? Drowsy Labaka from Alabrijes in there. I got them both in one city picker, which that was a mistake because that Tangy Wedding is like overtowering the Drowsy. It's like it's like double the size as a Drowsy, but they seem to be doing good in there. And then my 4x4, I just chopped everything out of there, cleaned it out because I had that bug problem in there.
What bug
And
problem do
then
you have?
the 3x3, I got a
Whoa,
2 by
don't breeze over your bug problem. What bug problem do you just have?
the roly polies, pill bug.
Pill bugs? So what'd
Yep,
they do? Because I have pill bugs like a motherfucker. My
everything,
fucking
dude.
worm castings are covered in pill bugs.
They were a nightmare, dude. I mean, I didn't know where they were that bad. I noticed before I chopped all my plants down, I noticed something was chewing on all the under the leaves underneath. And then I cut those 2 plants out, and then I noticed I got a autopot tray to grow in the front, and the bed was in the back. And then one of the pots that were in the tray to grow, I lifted up the little mulch cover I had, and there was like 50 pill bugs in there, all on top. And then I was like, man, that's got to be what's chewing on the leaves in the bed. And then when I chopped those plants out, I pulled the bed out, and they were everywhere, behind the bed, underneath it, and I just pulled that whole thing out of there, man. And them suckers were even inside. When I took out the other pots that were on the tray to grow, they were all inside the tray to grow underneath the wicking mat. They were everywhere. It was crazy. I'd never seen nothing like that.
It's weird because it's never like I wonder why all of a sudden it's an outbreak. It's
Well,
like
because there was a lot of food, right? There was a perfect environment for them, so they
Yep,
reproduced.
that's what I.
no, but I mean like now, like we haven't heard about people having this issue. I mean, other in cannabis, really.
Anything? Well, no, they're outdoor. There's issues with outdoor and stuff. Generally, it's harder to get indoor unless you. I mean, there's several ways that they can get in, right? They get in everywhere.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
don't
wondering like
generally
if
personally have
everybody interested through like the worm bins and other as organic amenities
or
that they're
if you weren't
finding
careful about going from outdoor garden to indoor garden and you were just doing a bunch of outdoor shit and then you went a bunch of do indoor shit, you can get some of it over there, right? But the point is, like, by themselves, onesie twosies, it's not the issue. Is when you have a ton of them because you had a perfect environment and then now they're hungry because that environment is starting to get less perfect.
Yeah. That's why they're chilling in my fucking worm bin so heavily and breeding so heavily in there.
Yeah,
It
it's
makes
a
them a
perfect
bitch to
environment.
transplant my fucking soil anywhere.
And I believe, I don't know if this is correct, I think they're a crustacean, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so you can't use most IPMs on them.
Yeah, that's a.
It's a pain in the ass. Yeah,
I
you're
had
doing beer
talked to.
traps, right?
Yeah, I had talked to Luna about it.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, yeah, that he's like they're hard to get rid of because they're like you said, crustaceans. But I set some I took the bed out, put it in a separate room, and I put some beer traps in there, and that's working so far. I've been
What
catching
is it? They
probably
just crawl in the beer and die?
yeah, they just go right in there. I've been catching like probably 50, 60 a day.
Damn.
Empty them out, refill it, and
What beer are you using? What are they drowning in?
Modelo. I hate to waste.
Aw, I was gonna say that's too good for them.
Right,
they deserve like Budweiser or something.
right.
But that I've heard that's a great trap for slugs too. I've not
Yeah,
had to deal with slugs
I
outdoors
looked
yet.
online how to get rid of them, and I put some diatomaceous earth. I spread that out all on top of the soil,
See, I
and
hate to use that because I feel like that's fucking so like I'm gonna fucking ruin my beneficials at that point. I hate to do
but you know
anything like
what? I thought the same thing, but I'm like, oh well, if I have to use it to get rid of these, you could always add those back in, dude. You know what I mean? You could
I like,
always build your
you know what I
mic
wanted,
back up.
bro. I got a fucking dangerous idea. I'm gonna put my fucking chicks. I got chicks. I'll put them in my big worm bin.
Oh, there you go. They'll probably
They're
eat
gonna
it.
eat a fuck ton of them. I'll put them in my bed too. They'll eat the shit out of them. That's how I'm gonna combat this shit. I got chickens.
I wish
Oh
I had
yeah,
chicks I could bring into beds.
that would be awesome. Hell
Um, that does sound like a genius idea. That's like the best natural IPM that you have available is feeding
yeah.
your hungry chicks.
That'll at least keep them at fucking bay. Because that's what I was wondering. Like, fuck, like what is gonna eat them and not like fuck up the population of everything else at the same time. So this is fucking kind of a good idea. And I've got two pretty small ass chicks right now that would be great in there.
Yeah, if I had them, I would throw them in there. Throw them in my tent. Let them go
Let
to
'em go
town.
wild.
I've had chicks in my tent before, but I've never like thought of it as like a hey, hang out in here for a little bit and actually fucking dude, that's genius. Every time I have chicks now,
Yeah, that would be
I'm gonna lock them in my fucking grow tent for a little while.
We are gonna get some very strange calls from a lot of strange people. I'm locking chicks in my grow tents, dude. Like,
Temporarily, I mean that's feeding them. What I lock
yes.
them in their fucking
I'm not
do you
I'm not
call
worried
that, a
about PETA,
weirder?
dude. I'm more worried about like FBI and shit. People thinking you're locking people in tents and shit in your basement.
That is true.
We already got those weird questions already, you know. We've been through this
That is
once
true.
before, Johnny.
We're not smart enough to learn.
No, but who cares?
yeah, but them
Yeah,
things are
that's an
crazy.
interesting problem to have. Yeah.
Yeah, I never
It's
thought
kind
I
of,
would end up with a problem like that. It was weird, dude.
I bet it's changed your opinion of them because as a kid, everybody
Oh
liked
yeah,
roly polies, and now you're like, you motherfuckers.
yeah. Especially my basement. It's like I don't know
Yeah.
how they got such a big population in there. They were all
But
over, dude. It was crazy.
for a few months there, they were living in heaven, dude. All you could eat. They were banging like
Yeah,
crazy and shit. And then you're the asshole that ruined their party.
yeah. Luna said that I probably had too much organic matter on top, too much cover crop or mulch.
Like an
Mine
over,
came from
yeah.
my unprocessed leaf mold. I'm sure of it. Like I
Oh,
saw them
of
come
course.
in in the slugs and all the shit I have in my. I
Yeah.
know it came from the shit I was trying to fucking process through my worm bin. A little abruptly. Like
Yeah.
I put
So
a lot of shit in there and introduced a lot of fucking problems. And
yeah, I don't think
sitting
I'm not gonna do no more cover crop in there no more. I don't think that's a good idea. Not indoors.
dude, I do agree. Like
Outdoors it's fine, but
that
not indoors.
Dad was saying that from Kiss Organics. He was saying like, and it really does make sense. Like it's a lot, man. It's a lot of breaking down and processing in a bed that is
Yeah.
there really time for that? Is there time for it to make a matter? Like it
I
does
go with
make sense.
my,
Like realistically, cover crop is not like it's cool, it's beautiful and all this stuff, but
oh,
like
yeah. I go with Maddie on this. Maddie Bloom in our Discord is always, you know, he brings it to like a farmer's perspective, right? Like there's benefits outdoors and there's all this stuff, but it's not necessary indoors. And I don't want to do unnecessary things just budget wise too, right? Like time wise, anything like that. Like I'm not saying it doesn't work in big beds. I want to be very specific. I'm specifically talking about the way that I grow, right? Like I see a lot of people that do
even in my big bed the way I grow.
Yeah, but I can't talk to that because I don't grow that way. I'm just talking about like in like earth boxes or like city pickers and stuff. I see a lot of people doing like all of the fucking living mulch and all that stuff. And like that's cool if you want to. I'm never gonna negatively judge
I'm
someone
not
else's garden,
saying I don't
but
think
I
it's a
just don't
bad
see the
thing.
benefit. Yeah, no, I don't see
Right.
it as a benefit time wise, it's money wise, and what benefits you can achieve doing other things.
So, and this is from a guy like I have the same perspective, right, dude? So, like, I have the big beds. I've done all the shit, and I've like gone through all the shit. Here's what happens: is I've gotten myself into trouble with cover crop. Look at that fucking the clover episode.
I was gonna say the whole clover. Yeah,
like,
we talked about.
Dude, I created no room for roots for autoflowers. Like the clover, fucking, I never. They like my autoflowers never stood a chance. So, number one, I didn't process it right. So I didn't. So imagine, all right, you chop it. It's gonna break down over a couple days. It might dry out and then eventually become a mulch, right? That's if you just leave it on top and like water it in with nothing growing in it. How long is it going to take for the natural breakdown of those roots if you don't fucking disturb those roots? Right. So I had a massive layer of fucking clover cover crop, huge. And clover fucking root systems is like incredible. What you see on top, it's like 3 times worse than the bottom almost, wasn't it, Rev? I don't know if he remembers or not, but it fucking
Yeah. It's not only as like it's incredibly wide, so it shoots incredible width, but it also shoots incredible depth. And clover roots will just go fuck it. I think it was like feet deep. Like if clover in a field with no disturbance, their roots will go several feet deep and wide, which is wild, right? And
Yeah.
that's a pretty crazy thing to put in a bed, especially because I think there are technically my god, I forgot, clover varieties that don't. And I think, but I know that a lot of that living mulch stuff will now do specifically like clover free varieties to avoid that specific thing,
The roots
because
from
clover
the
will just
motherfuckers.
overcompete. Yeah, I remember when I sent you that picture of clover roots and you were like, oh
And you
well,
went,
shit, that's what it is. Yeah, I was
that's
like, of course this
100%.
is.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Because I had started that clover ahead of time and then dug out like or left a little hole or something like that. And there was never a fucking chance, man. So that, and then like when we got to thinking about it, like the breakdown there of the roots thereafter, it's just like it's gonna take too long in an indoor system and a rapid grow like this. Like your plant's gonna overgrow and mulch the shit out of it anyways. Like there's no matter how you look
Canopy
at it,
will,
you're growing, the canopy is gonna outshadow that eventually anyways. And then like it's rendered, I mean, the running cover crop, what I should have done is while I was down and not growing cannabis, I should have been running cover crop
Yeah.
in my big beds. That's the time when I should have been at least minimally maintaining some life in my soil. Now I'm at the mercy of completely starting my big beds from fucking ground zero. So I can't even like
can't soak them either because you have to like slowly reintroduce
dude, it's
water
been
and hydrate.
I talked last episode, which has been about a week now since we last fucking talked, and I was talking about how like I didn't have the time, so I've been forcing myself to get my shit back together. So far, I've got the 4x4 back up. I got a new quote unquote 2x4, and I've got my propagation tent. Like everything's clean, kind of like I want to fucking rant for hours about it, but we have a guest. But I'll tell you the amount of time, like I am still watering on a daily basis this fucking dried up 3x3 bed, the big bed
Just
that
to
I
get it
have.
back to life. Yeah.
It is so hydrophobic, dude. I couldn't even water a half a gallon in, and it ran right straight to the bottom of it. Man.
It takes a while. Put some
bad.
yucca. Do you have any yucca?
Dude, I water with a garden hose. I don't fucking play with the. I literally like it's. Yeah, I could do the whole fucking pump and mixing and all that shit. That's why I have big beds, and I want to do this as lazy as possible.
So
So
to answer your question, no, he doesn't.
no, I
But
actually
I
do. I
feel you.
think I
What up?
do.
You do. I think you have Kuyaha still too.
I think
don't
I
you?
still have
Yeah.
the good shit.
That'll help a
Like,
little.
I know, but
It'll
it
help.
take like.
Get it in there.
Here's the thing, though, is I just had to top dress this motherfucker too. Like, so I went down, I got my worm castings, and I had to add fucking. So it's
Sifted with your fancy sifter, you sifting bastard.
well, dude, that was fucking beautiful.
It was
And
so incredible. I've never been such a disappointment to my young self as the moment I was looking at you use a worm casting sifter and went, "Holy shit, that's cool."
like, what? Where did we go wrong that we're looking
I know.
at?
I was like, I used to do fun
How-
things. But yeah, I was
That
like,
is
this
so
it's
funny, dude.
incredible. It's one of the, but yes, you got all sorry, I interrupted you.
So not for nothing, like I literally had no choice but to sift castings. Like they fell out of the bottom of my big bin into two of those fucking totes, and those things were full. So could you imagine sifting two? What are those mortar trays we talk about, Padre? They're mortar trays, right? And we got the fucking large size mortar trays. Two large size mortar trays from your Home Depot filled that I have to fucking like sift through. It maybe took me, I don't know, an hour back and forth up and down the stairs, top dressing, all the shit to sift all those castings, top dress my bed, and do all the shit I said I didn't have fucking time for, but was like, no, I can't anymore. I have to have time for this. But that worm sifter, dude, I would still be sifting those fucking
Oh,
bins
for
if I was
sure.
doing it with a hand sifter.
Do you know how
Like,
many bins I have that are literally waiting to be processed that I keep trying to extend as long as I can because my lazy ass doesn't want to sit down with my wooden sifter box that I made? However,
I wish I had
that's
that
my bin.
problem.
You gotta make yourself a bin, man.
I got
It's so
I
easy.
got a small like
Oh,
a
that's
it's
right.
tiny. It's a
Well,
little
you gotta.
small tiny one.
that's what my wife says I have. What do you talk about with your worm bin?
Is
What's
it
that?
just a tote? Is it a small tote?
No,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
one of
Am
them
I not
small.
talking into my microphone?
Let me see.
I
Where
said
is
no. The small tiny one is my issue, not your worm bin.
it's
It's
a little
our
tiny
issue.
worm bin.
It's a little itty bitty worm. That's
It's
what she said.
the only difference between your small one and a bigger one is time. If you wanted a bigger
That's
one,
what
you could take a tote and dump that one in there, and eventually you'd have a bigger one. You don't need
Yeah,
to buy more worms, you just need more time.
I've been using it just for the worms, and then I'll take the worms out of it and throw it in all my pots and beds. But I haven't been sifting the castings out of it.
You got it.
dude.
Hey,
I gotta
sifter,
tell you, this
what
is
size
if you
sifter
if
do you use?
so
I
he uses a professional one. So I'll let him describe his stainless steel
it's
setup that
it's not it is
it's
not
worth
a
it. If
professional
you
one.
can afford it, get it. I swear.
Um I let's not say that on Yag. I think you can build one of these, and dude, who's the captain whatever?
Captain
If you watch
Matt, Captain Matt,
Captain Matt with the worm guy or with the worm people or
yeah,
whatever. He
and the worm
shows
people.
like
Captain Matt and the worm people.
and the worm people. He shows a wooden one that you can spend the time and fucking make, right?
That's
Like that
absolutely true.
goes over the mortar bins, and it does the same thing that mine does. However, mine does it without getting gummed up with castings and all this stuff. I think it's Worm Gear is the name of the company of it. It's a stainless steel model. It's got multiple screen levels, and it's like it's really high end. It's fucking howling tech of casting
Oh,
sifters
for sure.
for the DIYer. When I have like, it is great for people who want to put their own castings on all of their own shit, like your outdoor garden, all this stuff. For somebody who just wants to put their own worm castings on their small cannabis garden, do the DIY one, right? Like seriously, go to the fucking hardware store, get some 2x4s and some, like, I think it's 1/4x1/4 screen, or you can even get smaller mesh screen. Like get some
do
chicken
not
wire shit.
if you're gonna do it and start with, so here's what I did. I did the 2x4s and I did window screen. You need a thicker or a bigger gauge.
Yes, you want
Do
the
not, because if you just fucking go from the,
wire we use. What's that shit called?
I think
Hardware
it goes,
cloth.
yeah, hardware cloth. But the gauges generally that are used are like 1/4 is the bigger, and then an 1/8 is the smaller, finer stuff.
And that's what the hardware cloth is. It's like,
yeah,
it might be 1/4x1/4. It might be 8x8. But it's fucking that. Excuse me. So the idea is going to be, the smaller you go, the finer castings you're going to get. The bigger you are, the more debris, and then you're going to include
cocoons.
cocoons and shit too, right? Yeah. So
Okay.
I feel like spoiler alert, we're going to be talking worms next episode too.
Yeah. That's
So-
right. I should have kept my tongue quiet, but it's good because you just fucking did it. So you just put a bunch of fungal dominant shit on your beds, which is fantastic to bring them back.
So that's exactly what I did. So now that's the benefit I have. So I have a 3x3 bed, and I was able to, in that hour, put some fertilizer on top of it. So I use Craft Blend, some Montana Grow. I had not two, probably an inch worth of worm castings over the entire fucking bed. Right?
Wow.
So an inch by 3x3 foot, 3 foot by 3 foot. So that's a lot of worm castings.
That's
To
a
most people,
lot
what do you
of
figure that is? Like,
a lot.
that's a lot of casting. Did I sift out, and like, I was like, holy shit, I might as well keep sifting the rest of the castings. I knew I needed some to get my bed. I got my bed and then went, well, I might as well finish these fucking. And then I realized, like, the trouble I'm in. I got to water my worms and feed my worms and shit. But I, like, when you have a big bed, that's what's nice. A big bed of big worm bin. Like, it's the fucking, it's an old crate. It's an old box that
Yeah.
I turned into just a big bed of fucking, like, composting soil. So I put fucking compost in there, or old fucking soil runs. There's their bedding. And then I put food and scraps and shit in there, and fucking just keep piling it up and piling it up. It falls out the bottom and I add more in. It's just like, literally, that's all it has to be. Is I have the flow through method, but it doesn't have to be that. You could literally sift your worms out if you wanted to. It's disruptive to the process, but you could get a 30-gallon fabric fucking bed off of fucking Amazon or at your local fucking store or whatever. A 30-gallon soil, that's a lot of soil, believe it or not. Like, you throw some compost in that, you throw a bunch of fucking worms in there, red wigglers, and some fucking food scraps, and you're going to town, man. That's how you start, and then just keep adding it up until it's full. Like, it's not breaking down anymore. You want to cover it, like, keep it dark in there, put a light over top of it, like, but keep it moist and keep feeding it, and then sift it all out and start a new bin with the fucking the poop you didn't get. That's the starter for your next. You probably start 2 bins at that point with what's left after that. You know, it's
You
a
can
fun
super,
little fucking
you can have
easy
super,
hobby, man.
I was gonna say you can have a lot of super fun with it too, because like I have several totes and I have different ways, right? Like I built that flow through that I no longer use. I have the stacking one that you got me that I still use, and then I have several totes where all I did was I started it with a bunch of worms from the nursery, from the worms that I was breeding. I put all the shit that I want in there. So one's tailored to flower, right? And then I don't touch it for months. It just sits there and I check it and make sure. And eventually I'm going to have to sift it, right? And I have several different boxes in different stages tailored to different things. Will it all work out? I have no idea. But that's a fun thing about trying. It didn't take long. It took but maybe 4 months. maybe, and that I'm probably going longer because of my pure laziness, but it's super easy to do. So I seriously recommend it. Take those worms, dump it in a bigger tote, and you'll start having too many worms, and you can start other bins, and then soon you'll be hiding worm bins from your beautiful partner, and they'll be like, why do we have so many worms?
Not mine. She actually does a pretty good job of keeping mine fed. She does better at feeding mine than I do. I'm
Yeah, the
lucky.
first time I started one indoors here, man, I started getting a bunch of flies in the house.
Dude, the fruit
That was
flies, she fucking hates me for it. And we're
like
still
2
doing it
years
to this
ago.
day. Right today, we still got
There
fruit
was
flies.
black
Motherfucker now.
flies everywhere. I'm like, what the hell? And then she's like, where are those coming from? And I came down, opened up the lid, and shoo, they all came out. So I had to throw it in the garage. But then now I know how to maintain all that, how to keep.
You way overfed. So you had maggots and
Yeah,
shit. Yeah. Yeah. So
they
I
were
have a fruit
everywhere.
fly. My problem is always fruit flies.
Yeah.
I haven't had, well, I have house flies like a motherfucker, but never in the worm bin. It's always fucking fruit flies that are kicking my ass in the worm bin.
Yeah.
But
No,
no, so
too much of those.
so you could do easily take whatever you have right now and double the size of that container by just getting a little bit of compost or old fucking bedding, right? Like old soil. You have an old 3-gallon pot laying around.
Yep.
There's
I just
fucking
threw a
bedding.
bunch
There's
out.
perfect bedding. And then just treat it
Once
like
I
top
had
dressing. You're just feeding the worms at that point, though.
I just threw a bunch, put them outside because they had a bunch of the roly polies in there. So I put them outside. I'm like, I gotta get rid of these.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go. When those
smart.
fucking die off, take that soil and fucking bring it back in.
Okay.
See how that might be bad advice. Because I don't know if the fucking babies and the eggs and shit of the roly polies can.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they got to dry out, I think.
I bet you they would probably just fucking 86 that container anyways. They'd be like, all right,
And
fucking nature, and I'm out.
I assume they would leave, but my other question is, and this is probably dumb because the answer is probably obvious, but wouldn't a freeze kill them? But if
That's what
they
I was wondering.
exist,
But freeze doesn't
but
kill
if they exist
fucking
in Detroit, they're
cocoons.
still there. Yeah, then they probably just
Exactly.
overwinter.
But I
Like,
think
yeah,
they might get down into, they go down.
both
And that's why
soil.
people
Yeah,
say, like, you were never supposed to rake your leaves, right? You were supposed to, that's supposed to provide habitat for those types of critters and shit to do what they fucking are supposed to do. Like that habitat is supposed to be there to rot down and keep everything
oh yeah.
warm and keep that blanket of fucking nature there, man. But
It also acts like a mulch for the soil that just becomes suddenly dried out because all of a sudden it's edged next to like a nice grass. Like
yeah.
it's yeah.
I'm watching all my neighbors. They hate me too because my leaves just keep on fucking blowing
No,
around. They're trying to blow them back, and
you post that guy that talks about lawns and leaves and stuff often on Instagram. I forget his name.
oh, the
Johnny.
bad lawn dad.
I think so. Is he the one talking about how lawns are dumb and all of that stuff like that? And
Oh no, there's that one fucking dude who says that, like, we were never supposed to mow our lawns, or we were never supposed
yeah.
to fucking all that. Yeah, that dude's fucking awesome, man. But it's
I was gonna say he
fucking
makes
true, and that's what I believe, man. Like, he fucking hypes me up, and I'm like, dude, I am with you. Like, with that septic issue I just got done with, I am so fucking stoked, dude. I literally just put 5 fucking yards, like 5 yards of fucking compost on top of my small little front yard there, and then 5 yards of fucking mulch on top of that. I still need to get 5 more of each, like, and that is like, I'm creating this fucking like warm blanket over top of my leach field for like moisture absorption and all the stuff that's supposed to make this septic system work that people forget about by like simply mowing your lawn. Like, it's Mother Nature is supposed to break this shit down. Do you know what I mean?
one of
So
one of my dream interview guests is Crime Pays, but Botany doesn't. He has a YouTube channel where he very adamantly talks about his disdain for lawns, and like I'll often link his videos, but he talks about he's a botanist, and he's super into like nature and shit, which is awesome. That sounded dumb as shit, but his big message is like fuck lawns and stuff like that, which is I think is a genius approach from a
And
botanist perspective.
I wish I can get rid of my lawn in the backyard.
Bro, my
It's a
fucking
pain in the
neighbor
ass.
came over. My neighbor came over. She seen the excavator like cleaning up, like he was pulling the fucking stump. I had him like when he was here, I cut down the tree I had in my front yard that's like molding my roof and shit. It's like blocking all the stuff. It's like way overgrown. They should have never had it in the front of the house with like that's not how shit works. You don't want trees up against your house. They will number one fall on it. In the wrong storm. And number two, when there's a fucking fire, like when your neighbor's house catches on fire and the tree next to your neighbor's house catches on fire, and then that tree falls over as it's burning and falls on your house. Now your fucking house is like, all right, this tree's got to go. So he was here, and this was a tree that I could manage by having the excavator push the motherfucker over. So he's like, yeah, I'm trying to fight like this tree's in the way. I said, dude, I hate that fucking tree. I've told you 3 times I want to cut it down. Like you think I'm joking. He's like, do you have a saw here? I was like, bitch, watch this. I grabbed out the 24-inch bar steel and fucking just went to town on that because he had the fucking excavator arm here and he could just push it in the direction. I said, dude, while you're here, I would love, like I've said it 3 times. Can you just push it over for me? That bitch is gone. So I had him come back, dig this stump up. This is a long story just to say my neighbor comes over. He's like cleaning up my yard. So he pushes that stump over. He's like trying to give me a little bit more driveway space so I can park my fucking boat and get it out of my barn space. And she goes, you're not going to have any lawn left. I said, that's the fucking point. You have to mow lawns.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so that was the funniest fucking shit. So yeah, and then so she's a rental because it's like a fucking landlord special next to me. It's this old colonial house, and there must be like 3 or 4 apartments made in this big ass fucking colonial. So I live in this tiny, small little hamlet in central New York, and this must have been one of the original fucking farmers or some shit in the area because this is the biggest house on the fucking block, and these people built the house that I fucking own now and then like sold it off, and then they moved and sold all the properties and all the shit. But like, that's definitely a rental house next door. So then the fucking owner comes over and he's fucking raking his leaves into fucking multiple piles as my leaves are just sitting there blowing back into his fucking lawn. I'm like, dude, I feel so bad for you, but I dare you to say something because you've already came over and mowed my fucking lawn, motherfucker. So sorry, long rant. But anyways, dude,
It's okay.
all this
What
to
up,
say,
though?
no
And I
neighbors.
charge by the hour, actually. So if you want to keep ranting, we'll make bank.
Fair enough. It seems like therapy enough for me.
No, that's the point of this whole thing, right? Is to sit around
Yeah.
and talk with friends.
Have you started any plants, Johnny?
So, cat's out of the bag since the guest has to fucking lead us interviewing. Dude, what is this? Whose show is this? I love it.
He's earning
He's
his
the one.
fucking
I know.
pay, dude.
Jesus. I'm in. Wow. How much do we owe you now at this point? So, yes, actually, I feel Jesus yelling in the mic at this point. Yes, I did start my propagation tent. So, because I had to top dress the big bed, I got the prop tent going and I turned on a small light and I said, all right, I'm just gonna try this auto flower, get something going, extra fucking medicine thing. So I started a Chi-Town, what the fuck, Toroso?
Yes, sir.
Torozoso? So, and then Candy Cocktail from fucking Asiatos. So I got an Alabri out. I got a fucking Asiatos started up and an Alebrije in just my prop tent. So I've got a 3-gallon pot with all of the fucking cocktail candy started, and we'll just see what happens with that little fucking fiasco. And then I wanted to get in on all the fucking bonsai fun. So I started some Chi-Town Turos, and hopefully everything pops. But
That's
really
I
hope
look forward to seeing what you do, man.
I was like,
Peer
I'm not gonna do photos and shit right now. I want to do the tangy run and shit, but it's like I kind of want to just get back going and literally do the seed bomb shit. That was so fun. So then this was like I got to get some medicine going. So I've done the small grows inside of this prop tent and shit before. I might have to get a bigger light in there if the seeds germinate and take off and stuff. But I mean, the fucking tent's only fucking 4 foot tall. So you can imagine how tall your plant's allowed to get in a 4 foot tall tent. But I do
that'll
have
work.
I have it on the tray to grow. So if they germinate, I'll fucking fill that tray. I cleaned it and everything. Like by clean, I meant sprayed it down with the hose. Same. So that's how I
will never
also
not love you.
cleaned. Dude, so dude, I'll show you guys, and I'll try to keep the misses out of it. So I used to
Plant
have
is
tents
still
over
hanging
in
there, or is that a new one?
That's a new one.
Okay, thank
So
God.
that was that outdoor the Humboldt, that outdoor
Yeah,
Humboldt.
the one that just
So
limped.
yeah. So in the camera, you can see now I'm diminished to 3 tents now. I've got a 4x4 AC Infinity. This new, I bought a fucking spider farmer, which is there to the left. So it's
How
kind of
tall
tough
is
to
it? It
tell.
looks pretty tall.
Dude, this thing
You're
is
doing
super
very poorly of not get up. There you go.
no. Shh, don't tell her.
I stopped myself.
So I used to have 2 4x4s, 2 2x4s, and the fucking small prop tent. All of them I had vented up through the roof, through ducting into, dude, it was a goddamn mess. I had to go through completely change all that and decided like that's a bad idea for my roof. It's stupid to fucking be exhausting that into the attic. I'm not venting it fast enough. It was creating problems. So number one, I'm not growing for anybody else anymore. The 2 other people I was helping produce for, family members, are both now on their own solar. So my dad is one of them, has his own fucking tent, and my fucking basically brother is on the fucking other one, and he's on solar. So I gave my buddy my fucking 4x4 and 2x4 and said, grow your own fucking weed on your
Yeah,
own fucking
I ain't
solar.
paying for it per watt, you
Yeah,
motherfucker.
like I'm not doing this over here anymore, man. So I'll help fucking teach you and do all that. And I told dad the same shit. Like I can't afford it, dude. I just got another fucking $950 electric fucking bill. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous
Jesus
around here.
Christ.
It's insane, and that's like a regular for me. It's like and I'm not even growing. I'm not
That's how
even fucking growing.
dude.
I just started to turn the fucking lights back on, for fuck's sake. So yeah, cheers to me. But anyways, there was some fucking damage to my grow tent from all the fucking plumbing issues I've been having. I had a super fucking tear in a gorilla tent that like it got fucking pulled out of the way and ripped, and fucking mouse chewed on the bottom of it and shit. And I was in a need for the new 2x4.
Mm-hmm.
So my idea was, because I sit here on a couch to fucking chill out, consume my medicine, talk to you motherfuckers, and that's my grow space over there. Well, I also want my wife to have, like, her office is in the basement right now. It's cold down there, it's wet, it's damp and shit, and I don't want her down there in the basement. So a part of like getting rid of this fucking the other 2 tents was like, now I can fucking have her up here and have her in office space. So in the rearranging, I was like, cool. Now I've got the 1 4x4 still up against me right here. So it creates like still a cubby here to fucking back into. And then this 2x4, I'll push up against this. And as I'm getting older, everything's now going to be accessible. Like my old fucking, exhaust fans, like I had them screwed up to the fucking top of the ceiling. I'd have to get a tall ass ladder. The tents would be in the way. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking 42 years old. I'm not going to be doing this shit. Like, I'm not going to be getting up there to change hoses and clean fans at like 45, 50 years old. I'm not going to want to do this shit much longer than I'm doing it now. I was like, I need to make this system easier for me to be like fucking wanting to continue to grow. Like if I have to fucking get in the attic to fucking change a charcoal filter, I'm going to blow my fucking old man brains out and fucking be like, all right, where's the dispo? Cause fuck this shit. So
No, do it in the winter too.
Yeah, dude. So I moved everything down, and now I'm gonna, because it is a large space, and because I do have it conditioned separately from the rest of the house, I can control what I do in here. So I have both the tents now just exhausting into the room directly rather than trying to fucking exhaust outside. So I'm venting directly into the room, and I can condition my space and deal with that. But the tents are exhausting separately from one another. And well, I was looking, I'm in the middle of all this fucking projects. My septic took a shit. My transmission took a shit. What can I afford to a new 2x4 to fucking get going? That's all I really need is the tent. I might need some oscillating fans. They're looking pretty fucking rough as I was going through the other shit. But I found this. It was a Spider Farmer, and they call it the professional 2x4. And I didn't pay much attention to the actual size, but it got here and it was like an oversized 2x4. Like they even use the fucking metric numbers and shit. So I was like, dude, this fucking tent's bigger than a normal 2x4. Like I could put the other 2x4 inside of this motherfucker. So it's like, dude, it's got to be fucking, it's taller than I am, I think. So it's fucking all of 72 inches, anyways, tall. And dude, I got 3 earth boxes basically in the bottom of it with more space, like sitting vertically along this fucking 2x4. I could get 3 earth boxes in it. So then I was like, fuck, man, that is so cool. And then I realized my dad's big 2x4 bed that he hates because if he overwaters it, there's no pan to catch it. It overflows the pan because it's all bed, no tent. I was like, dude, that 2x4 bed would be perfect in this fucking tent because it's an oversized 2x4.
Dude.
Now I've got room around that, and I've got 70 fucking gallons inside of this fucking thing. It's like, yeah, buddy. Okay, sign me up, buddy. Yeah, dude, and it
Not
was
that
cheaper
Canadian
than
shit you just pulled at the end, but that's cool.
It was cheaper than like the fucking AC Infinity 2x4. Like the regular sized AC Infinity 2x4 was more expensive than this oversized fucking Spider Farmer one. I was like, well, fucking, let's find out the difference. Guess what I found out? There ain't much difference. Like, okay, so the material's a little bit thinner. Guess what? I kind of like it. It's easier to fucking move. It's not so heavy when the door's flapping around pulling on shit. So far I'm digging it, man.
Have you checked for light leaks, like pinhole leaks at all?
No, because I'm gonna run fucking autos.
Oh, you're doing autos, yeah. So who gives a shit?
That's perfect for auto.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do in that bed. I haven't quite decided that, but the big bed I'm gonna do are fucking the Monsters fucking appleberry saucer. So
now
the big bed's gonna get.
Do you want to put that? Do you want to put the real name out there because the guy did actually put hard work into that?
Yeah, he sent me. He actually did send me 2 packs of appleberries. The sour appleberries. So he did say I can fucking do what I want with them. So
no, hold on. Before you say what you want to do, let me tell you what he told me. He said I sent Johnny. I gave him 2 packs. He can keep it or give it away. And I said, BGG, I hope he keeps them.
He did. So he says, you can keep them or give one away.
And
that's
I said,
exactly what he said.
Keeps them.
So I unfortunately,
I know you're going to do a seed bomb.
It's exactly what I'm going to do. So I do appreciate the 2 packs and I do appreciate the community, but fucking get your own, man. I am going to run this run for medicine. So I'm going to fucking 86 the males. And then next run will be either outdoors or indoors. Is going to be a fucking seed bomb. I'm not going to do it outdoors. I might do it at dad's house, but I am absolutely. The next one is going to be a seed bomb. I'm going to do it for medicine first and make sure it is seed bomb worthy. I'm sure it is, and then we're going to do a fucking seed bomb so that I've always got it as a medicine. So, yeah,
Hell
man,
yeah.
that's going to be fucking fun.
Definitely need
They
that.
are
And
auto regs, so that is.
hell yeah. I was going to
point
say
to
that's
make.
perfect. You need to. It's almost your namesake. And that brings me to a question I wanted to ask. What up? You made a cross recently, and are you currently growing it?
Which one? I got 3 crosses I made.
Well,
I've got.
I didn't prepare enough to ask which individual cross. I just remembered that you're growing one of your crosses that I thought was cool.
Yeah, I got a raspberry bomb cross to flapjacks from in-house genetics, and then a raspberry bomb cross to legendary cherry from OK Calyx. And then I just popped some raspberry bomb cross to blueberry muffin that are just sprouted out. Yep. My first
Raspberry
time.
bomb cross to blueberry muffin.
Yep.
Dude, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I know. I hope they come out good. I only got out of the plant, I think I got maybe 12 seeds out of her, and they were huge, like good seeds. And
Nice.
I popped 4 of them, and 3 of them came up so far. The other one's I'm still waiting. So we'll see what happens.
Lacking. Bitch is lacking.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully there's some fire in there.
Fuck
It's
yeah,
my
dude.
first time breeding anything, so we'll see what happens. I like it,
Hell
though.
yeah, man.
I love this shit. It's better than buying seeds, dude. You can make your own
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Go for it.
Dude, I've been trying to make it a fucking point, like not to fucking get on the hype of buying seeds. Like, it's a hobby, man. It's an expensive indoor fucking hobby. Like,
Yeah, I know.
and to make it a real fun hobby, I like to play with fucking nature, man. I'm trying to create the medicine I want for me and not have to rely on somebody else to fucking
Yep,
do it for me, maybe. But
exactly.
I
I
absolutely
do
agree.
appreciate the fucking exterior inputs though, like BGG sending me the fucking sour apple berries. Like, dude, that's fucking money. Like, now I have something to fucking work with and carry on. Like, it's dope, man.
I told you I got them clones for you. You never hit me up, buddy.
I didn't know if you were fucking serious.
Yeah, dude. That orange cream pop smells so crazy, dude. It smells. I can't explain it. It smells so freaking good. Everyone I gave little sample to, they were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" It smells crazy. That orange cream pop.
What is that then?
It's drying right now. It's Hella Jelly cross to. It's from Humboldt. Hella Jelly cross to, I think, orange creamsicle or something like that.
Oh yeah, that sounds terrible, man.
Yeah, but it smells insane.
It's not bad.
That and that blueberry muffin. Oh my god, that shit. That's my first time growing that shit. It smells incredible. I have never smelled
Blueberry
nothing like that.
muffin. Dude, blueberry muffin is so blueberry muffin. It's
Yeah, it's insane, dude.
yeah, dude,
It
it's
smells.
It is very funny that you describe it as that. I have not had it grown, like homegrown at all, but it is very funny for something to just be described as like, yeah,
that
man,
is
it
like
is
that one I might try to get my fucking hands on. Like the blueberry muffin is one I've never fucking grown. Like, but I've fucking
Dude, it's amazing. It smells so good. I'm sending some cuts to Alabrije. He hit me up, and I told him I'll have them in the, probably next week for him. So that shit smells awesome, dude.
fuck yeah. So you have cuts or clone. You have mothers rather of blueberry
Yep.
muffin and the Hella Jelly creamsicle thing.
Yeah, orange cream pop.
Orange cream pop. Oh, that's dope, man.
And that insane OG from Barney's Farm. It was Be Real from Cypress Hill. He released the Insane OG through Barney's Farm. That shit, it smells so good. I just cut it down yesterday.
Oh hell yeah!
And that shit smells so good too. They're all good, man.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely fucking. How long are you gonna keep your moms around?
Oh, probably for a while. I'll probably
Right.
keep because my girl likes that shit. She tried it
Dope.
the other day. She's like, "Yeah, you got to keep those." So I'll probably keep those around for a while.
Yeah, maybe
Keep
that's
them,
what I will do in the
keep my
fucking
mom
2x4 is some photos. Maybe I will hit you up.
Yeah, just let me know, dude. I got you.
Fucking A, bud. Hell yeah. So we have a tradition around here that we typically ask our guests. Sometimes we fuck up and forget. Sometimes we don't. Today I have not forgotten. So I have to ask you,
Yep.
what is the first seed you ever planted and why was it an apple seed?
Oh, it was probably some type of bean sprouting in elementary school.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
think I remember that. Like
Lima
a
bean.
lima bean. I think it was a
Something like
lima
that,
bean,
yeah.
actually.
Probably lima beans.
Something like
Fucking
that.
lima
It's a
beans.
vivid childhood memory for lots of us. I believe,
Yeah.
I believe so.
In the multiverse, they'd be like, no, you never grew lima beans in school. It was always corn.
Oh yeah, it would be yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? We all grew like yeah.
It was always corn. You never grew
The
lima
fuck
beans
are
in
you
school.
talking
Lima
about?
beans
Yeah,
don't even sprout anymore. There's a patent on that, and we
Oh,
haven't owned it
yeah.
in 800 years.
Pepsi owns lima beans now.
Jesus, so fucking
Yeah.
dark.
It was some
Oh,
kind of
God.
bean. I think it
Yeah,
was a
something
lima bean.
quick. It was probably either that or like a kidney bean because they're generally any of the
Oh, maybe.
larger beans that you can see. I don't remember exactly. I'm just throwing out large beans.
Yeah.
Testing my bean knowledge, homie.
Dude, green beans are fucking, those are one of the ones that are easy
Some,
to.
some
They're
type of
super
bean.
easy. Yeah, it's a bean
Yeah.
seed normally. What's your favorite pie and why is it apple pie?
Oh, it's not apple. I'm sorry, dude.
Son of a bitch.
Probably.
Disgusting.
Shit.
Well, shit pie sounds horrible.
No,
Mhm.
no, no.
That sounds like something BGG would eat.
Meat
Oh,
flavored shit.
Protein.
I gotta say a good pecan pie.
What is it?
Pecan pie.
Rev, say what kind of pie that is.
Pecan pie.
Not you. I
Uh,
asked Rev.
Oh,
I think it's a pecan pie.
No, it's
oh,
pecan.
pecan.
No,
Oh,
it's pecan.
Pecan?
pecan, right?
Pecan? I'll be honest with
Pecan.
you. I have
Pecan
no
or
idea which.
pecan?
I have no idea which is right because I don't think I say pecan or pecan. I think I say pecan.
Pecan. I don't know.
Pecan pie, pumpkin pie, fucking all the pies, dude. I'm not versed enough in this. I don't say it. Now you've blown my mind. Pause the episode.
How it's pronounced.
We're gonna spend another hour debating, and we'll come back.
Yes.
Pecan or
linguist.
pecan?
Now I
Yeah.
feel like a fraud because I don't know which one I
You're an
actually
English
say.
major and you don't know how to pronounce it.
Failed English major. I
Failed
dropped
English
out,
major.
sir.
Dropped out.
Yeah, I usually make a couple homemade ones for like Thanksgiving and shit. Everyone loves it, so I'll make some.
That sounds delicious, dude.
All right. What's your favorite fruit and why is it apple?
Oh, favorite fruit. Probably like a banana or mango.
All right.
Excellent
All
choices.
right.
Yeah,
Solid choices.
banana or mango. Or blueberries. I've been into blueberries lately too.
Fuck it, all the
I don't know.
fruits, man.
I can't pick just one, dude.
Dude, my blueberries sucked fucking dick this year. They were such a fucking failure. I was so pissed at my fucking blueberries. I even netted them so the fucking birds didn't get them. And then
I think I might try
They
growing
didn't.
some next year, dude. I want some. I want to try to grow a blueberry bush next summer. How long does it take for them to start fruiting?
The ones I bought were already fruited, so they must have been clones.
Okay.
So they already had fruit on them the first year, which they were fucking delicious. But I planted them, and then my soil must fucking suck. So I probably got some years ahead of me of getting some good fucking fruit and trying to save these bitches, I'm sure. But
Okay.
I got
who
some
you should
learning.
talk to? You know who you should talk to? Uncle Bob, the master gardener,
Uncle
baby.
Bob, the master gardener. Speaking of, I have his ashtray is now a permanent fixture on my fucking. It was gonna be on my countertop because it looks so fucking good up there, but then it's like it's got to go on the coffee table here in the lounge because
Dude,
it's
his
perfect. Like as I'm
fucking-
walking around and it just set the fucking thing on there and it doesn't go anywhere. It's perfect. The ashes fall to the bottom, and then I can take the butt and shit and throw it in a different tray, and then all that's in the bottom of his is like, dude, yeah. These
his
things
shit's
are nice.
amazing. I'm doing the Earthbox composter, like worm thing, right?
Yeah.
And it's fucking kicking ass, dude. It's in the Jordan stretch that I had to super crop.
Dude, I got mine sitting here because I was gonna fucking. I should throw it in my fucking big bed. Why haven't I? I didn't.
If you do it in the dude, try it in the 2x4 or the fucking 3x3. I guess it doesn't fucking matter. Just
the
do it.
same
It's
amount
dope.
of. So actually, there'd be better to do it in the.
I forgot
4x4
you had the
because
bigger
there's
one.
More
You have the
spacious.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
you got the full size one. I'm rocking the Earthbox one. Sorry to interrupt what is a tradition around here with our bullshit with Uncle Bob's
Well,
dick sucking.
Yeah.
Listen, we had to give him a chance to breathe after those dumbass questions because the important ones come up next. Because this is how we really get to fucking know what kind of person this guy really is. If you go into a pizza shop, you're just grabbing a slice. You're just there on your lunch break, right? You got out of work. You're just maybe it's a Saturday. You got away from the wife and the fucking kids and the husband and fucking kids. I don't know how you swing, man. We haven't talked about it. Doesn't matter. The point is, you're just stopping there for a slice. It's just a slice. First time in this pizza shop, you going cheese? You going pepperoni?
Pepperoni all day, buddy.
Damn it. I was like, I gave you a
Yeah,
chance
baby.
here. Like I wound it up. I really did give you a chance to
Said
say
it
the right
once.
thing here.
And I'll say it again. He's one of the
Get your money's
chosen,
worth.
bro.
All right, dude. We got some good. There's some good Detroit style pizzerias around here that are really good, and the pepperonis are fucking awesome.
What is Detroit style pizza? I'm not sure it's even
Yeah.
hitting my fucking radar because we have real
You
pizza.
never
in
had
America.
Detroit style pizza?
Detroit, what?
Not only has he probably had it, but we've also had this conversation with Badger in a previous episode, I believe.
Badger lives 2 blocks away from me, dude. I don't know if you
how
guys
cool
know.
is that?
Yeah, he lives like 2 blocks
You
away.
throw him taco plates occasionally, dude. He's bragging about the food he picked up from you that one
Yeah.
time. I remember.
He's
I
like-
want to be your neighbor. I'm pissed off. You got to make those plates available for the rest of us. It's bullshit.
Yeah, he's like 2 blocks away. But yeah, there's
Because you throw down good
Because-
Mexican food. I have seen the pictures, and it always infuriates me because, like I said, there's quite a bit of distance between us.
yeah. Yeah, I'm always
love
cooking. I love cooking, dude. I do all the cooking here. I'm
Like me too, dude.
I
But you cook
learned from
better.
my pops taught me a lot.
Hell yeah, mad respect.
Um,
What's your favorite?
Yeah.
This does not count as a question in the question, but what's your favorite Mexican food to cook?
to cook, probably chile colorado.
Oh hell yeah.
not carnitas.
No, it's like a chile sauce you make with guajillo peppers, garlic, and some spices, and then you mix that with some like boneless pork steak. We'll use pork steak and potatoes, and I can't explain the whole process, but yeah, that's
Dude,
That's
that's some
it.
grandma fucking
just
Mexican shit
fire,
right there.
dude.
Dude, that sounds like some fucking like you got that recipe from grandma shit.
Yeah, that was my grandmother from Mexico's recipe.
Fucking see, I told you, bro. That's some fucking homemade shit. Like that is not shit you get in a Mexican restaurant. Like that's not on the fucking menu.
No, you can't find it nowhere.
Yeah, that's
It's
that's
'cause the
fucking.
Güeros
My
don't eat it.
grandma. My grandma.
That's
from Chihuahua, Mexico.
From Ankle Biter, Mexico. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, Chihuahua.
Where the dogs come from.
That is the actual state in Mexico.
Yeah.
So, all right, this is kind of a question. Now I'm curious: is a
Okay.
taco a sandwich?
Nah.
It's
Thank
not a
you.
sandwich.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
I
It's
don't
definitely
even
not a
care. I don't even care what logic people use. Like, I know that people will argue is a hot dog a sandwich, and I do not care. It is not. It's not a sandwich. Technically, it might be. Whatever rules you apply to it, it could be. To me, it's just a hot dog, and a taco is a sacred thing. Don't ruin tacos, man. I would have
I don't
starved to
think
death a
tacos
long time
qualify.
ago if it wasn't for tacos.
How the hell can taco be a sandwich? There's no way.
Because of the bread type
Two
fixture.
sides, right? It has to
Yeah.
be two. It's two
sides.
things smashed between bread is the argument they use.
That's two
Yeah.
separate things, dude.
I know.
It is. I agree too. I think that it's one continuous piece of bread. Like, is pita a fucking sandwich? Like type shit. Or is
Yeah,
a
'cause
euro?
then
Is a euro a sandwich?
You're gonna piss off a lot of white women if you take away wraps and just call them sandwiches and shit, dude.
So speaking of sandwiches, do you have a go-to sandwich, or do we have to ask what's your go-to taco?
My go-to sandwich is probably a torta. There's a spot down in the hood over in Southwest in Mexican town, Detroit. They make a great torta. Torta. That's
Excellent
my favorite
choice.
sandwich. It's
So,
carnitas.
what is it? I was gonna say, what is
It's a,
corta?
it's a bread. It's like how do you explain it? It's like a homemade bread, and they'll put carnitas in there. They'll put a little bit of refried beans, lettuce, tomato, avocado, and then they'll dip it the whole sandwich. They'll dip it into this spicy sauce, and they'll serve it like that. It's called a torta guajada.
Torta Wahala. I need a torta Wahala. Like, I need a hole in the fucking head. That is for sure.
It's so good, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
My wife and I, our spot is like a Mexican fucking joint. I doubt they have that sandwich there, but
No,
They
it's hard
probably
to
have
find.
tortas, dude. They probably don't have that torta for sure, but they'll have
No,
tortas.
that one's hard to find.
Yeah.
A lot of places have regular tortas, but that one, there's only certain places that have it. If you find it, get it. I recommend it.
dude, me and my daughter, our fucking thing is carnitas, man. So every way I can figure out what to get that fucking carnita pork inside of me, I like to get porked. Let me
Dude,
just say that.
I make them all the time. I'll send you a great recipe. Hit me up.
Fuck it, I'll take that recipe. My kitchen is this close to me. Like, my kitchen is this close to being done. So
Attach it to a cut of blueberry muffin. Force them to take it.
Fuck yeah.
I do that
And
too.
that creamsicle. Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
Well,
All right, got you guys.
I approve of all of your answers.
I know,
And I
'cause I
can't
got
thank you enough for joining us. But before we go, did you have anything that you wanted to plug?
Not really, dude. Just thanks for having me on, man.
Oh, dude, no problem.
Thanks for
guys are
your
cool.
time, man. We appreciate it. It was a fun fucking chat with you, buddy.
Oh shit, dude! Don't
Oh,
I do
like
like
I
something
told-
at the end of these?
I wasn't gonna let
Rev,
you get away without prank.
I'm not
You told
really
Rev.
a social person, I don't really like to, talk
Well,
too
it's
much.
really
But
easy to get along with us chuckle fucks because we do not give a shit about ourselves. Nah, dude, it's
We make it easy for people to feel good about themselves, dude.
really
That's
when you
who
look
we are.
when you look at rock bottom in its face, at least I'm not
shit.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, fuck it.
No, but seriously, thank you for joining us. It was easy
No
as shit
problem.
to talk to you. You lied. In fact, you lied to me. You said,
No,
"Oh,
Don't
yeah,
go
dude,
yet,
don't eat shit."
because don't go yet, sinner, because you haven't sat through
Sinner.
the Padres.
Yeah,
You
that's your
haven't sat through
punishment. You got to
Padres.
listen to me say
gotta
some
listen.
self-righteous shit.
Yes.
Oh, I love it, dude. Go for it.
Oh no, now there's pressure to actually do one. I was gonna sell out and plug some shit. No, No, this one is going to be, as Johnny always loves to dog on me for doing seasonal stuff. But we are once again approaching the holidays, which is both a super great thing, but also a fuck ton of our friends go through seasonal shit, right? Like the days get shorter, time gets fucking, yeah, specifically Johnny. So seriously, as we approach the end of the longer days, and I always feel like a hypocrite doing this because I don't suffer it from, but take consideration of fucking seasonal depression and everything. If you do get some healing from being in the garden, try and be in the garden just a little bit longer, but give yourself leeway because everybody's going through some shit as winter approaches. Don't be a
Yep.
dick, mind your own business and go with Frog.
Now,
Oh shit,
thanks
it's
for
also
listening,
Halloween
everybody.
weekend. I hope everyone had a
Yeah.
good fucking Halloween, dude. I want to see fucking people's
Yeah.
ridiculous costumes. What up,
Happy
though?
Halloween.
Grow is
Wait till you
dressing up
see
like
BGG's.
a frog.
I've seen it. Sneak peek. It's wonderful. It's totally
I think didn't he
BGG.
post? Oh yeah, big shout out for him for doing a
Maybe.
giveaway. I don't know if it's over by the time we're doing this shit, but it probably is. But
Anyway.
big
Anyways,
shout out.
thanks
Thank
for
you so
listening,
much.
everybody, and thanks for joining us. What up, Doe Grow?
Peace
I'm not
out.
going to attempt it again.
Deuces.